Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Good morning.
Hello, boys and girls. How are you?
Hey, look at us. It's Tuesday.
It's opening day.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited.
They're doing well already.
Yeah, they're 7-2.
I'm not mad at that,
Nope.
given the parameters of the seasons that we've been adjusting over the last few years.
No, they're going to be okay. They're going to win more than they lose, and that's all you can really ask for. They're not going to make the playoffs, but wait a minute. Let me make sure my phone's turned down as well.
That was me.
I'm usually the culprit there.
I'm sipping
There we
from
go.
my new Bella mug.
Oh.
Shout out to Bella Luxury Transportation. Michael Anthony, fabulous man, and dropped us off a boatload of goodies.
Yes, thanks for all the stuff, and I hope your dad is doing better.
That's nothing worse than taking care of a parent. It's like so stressful.
Yeah, but it seems like his dad was okay the last post, but
We're wishing nothing but good stuff for you guys.
yep,
Good luck,
absolutely.
and thank you for all of the merch.
Yes,
I definitely needed coffee mugs, so it's
Mhm.
nice to have a little variety. All
right.
kinds of goodies in that little bag, and I love the tote.
Yes,
It's my new shopping bag.
Right.
Thanks.
right. No, the tote was good, and the mouse pad. I mean, can always use another mouse pad,
Right.
Because traveling back and forth between offices and places, you always have to bring a mouse pad. At least I do, because there's never one there where I
Yeah.
end up.
Well, I've got the Mac, so I don't have a mouse, but when I'm doing production,
Mhm.
when I'm actually editing stuff,
Yeah.
I need a mouse.
Mhm.
There's something about that hand-eye coordination that I
Yep.
can't do on a trackpad that drives me crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's like the minutia.
Oh, okay.
I need to be able to like just highlight and delete the story of my life with using any Adobe product. Delete it. I was helping our friends over at the college yesterday work on some of their audio and video editing stuff.
Yep.
You know, baby basic editing and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
So our good friend Nate finally uploaded his podcast, and he was
Very
very
good.
excited about his interview, which actually was a very good interview.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm going to share it on Lemonadio. We got a new host on Lemonadio. Kristen is going to be starting.
Yay! And when is Kristen going to be on?
She is going to be Tuesdays at our friends over at Bailey's, which is in
Excellent.
Wareham.
Oh, okay.
And
Ooh, we've gone over the bridge.
oh yeah, we have.
The empire is expanding.
Sure, yes.
Yes.
So she is a nurse actually,
Mhm.
and she's in between her assignments because she's a travel nurse.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, "Give me something to do, I'll help." I'm like, "Awesome,
Great.
I will keep you employed." We are busy here, and I am happy to employ people. Summer is coming, and we've got a lot of great stuff going on. RTB, good morning. In the shuttle, heading to the conference. Breakfast better be ready, he said. Yesterday, the continental breakfast was 1 minute late, and he let me know.
Oh, where is he?
He's in Boston somewhere working on a school conference.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, there's lots of activities. We have the radio conference, which is coming up this
Really?
Friday over at WKKL.
Uh-huh.
Bunch of different panels. I'm on a branding panel,
Okay.
right? I
Yep.
built a brand.
Yes, you did.
Now I can share it.
That's right.
He's at BU.
Mm-hmm.
BU's got a big conference. So at least they're feeding you, buddy.
BU always has big conferences.
And like
because
yummy foods too. You had sea bass last night. I had a sad salad.
At BU, yeah, you got, yeah. And, the sad salad, I came down this morning, I looked at Steph, and we all need to give her applause
Oh, thank you.
because she's losing weight, guys. She really is.
I'm working on it.
She's working on it. And it's
Everything hurts and I want to die, but it's okay.
noticeable. Right. Well, it's like Mariana played 2 games, had a soccer game Saturday, a soccer game Sunday. She had her birthday party at one of those bouncy park things. And by the time her soccer game was over on Sunday, she couldn't walk.
See, even her 12-year-old body was like, no, thank you.
No,
I don't
thank you.
want this anymore.
I'm done.
Yeah, right.
And if you know where they play soccer in Sandwich, it's at Bob's Field, which is of course the lowest and the coldest point in town. But you have to go up this hill, and coming down the hill is fine, but going up the hill to go up to the parking lot, I don't know if I was pulling her or she was pushing me.
I'm great up hills. For me, it's my bad knees that going downhill, I'm like so slow.
Oh,
So slow. Eva, good morning. Good morning, Miss Mari. Thank you for joining us. RTB, not the kind of branding I was thinking. Listen,
What?
I'm not here to be made sport of, buddy.
No, I'm not even. No.
I do that all on my own.
Yeah.
Opening day, it's going to be partly sunny, high of 58 today. So that's exciting.
Yep. And it's going to be a cool day. Many of the members of the 2014 that reversed the curse and won the World Series is going to be there.
Nice.
Going to be Tito's even there. Tito Francona's there, which I think is really cool. I think he's the greatest guy. And then they're also going to have a tribute to Tim Wakefield and his wife Stacy.
Ugh,
So there's going to be the
that is
emotion.
so sad.
The emotions are going to be like this.
Yeah, big time emotional roller
Yeah.
coaster.
But his Tim Wakefield's kids, and he did a lot of work with the Franciscan Home for Children that nobody really ever knew about.
Oh my God, that my brother lived there for 2 years.
Really?
After my brother's horrible accident.
Yep.
And I can tell you firsthand, Franciscan Children's was absolutely amazing and integral to get my brother to walk and talk again.
Wow.
It was incredible.
So Tim Wakefield's children and some of the kids from the Franciscan Home, they're going to be the ones who are going to shout play ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. That gives a little bit more meaning to the game today. I'll definitely be trying to check in
Right.
between my absolutely bombastic schedule today. What the hell did I sign myself up for?
And today is different. Why?
I think, I don't know, this entire week, we're just gearing up. You know how spring is.
Yes.
It's like we call on the dogs and we complain about not being busy. And then all of a sudden it hits and we're like, why are we so busy?
Right.
Welcome to Cape Cod. Nathan, Tyler O'Neill was such a great pickup.
Yes, he was.
And the young kid, Rafaela, is a potential young stud. Just got an 8-year extension. That's a lot of contracts.
I think that's a little weird for somebody who's barely played in the majors.
8 years?
Yeah. Well, they want to lock him up and they don't want him to get the free agency, but he played like 32 seconds in the majors.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the scope of an actual using your body for a sport, I feel like 8 years, it is a commitment.
Oh yeah.
And what if you just stink up the joint?
Right. Right. If your promise isn't as promising as it appears to be,
right?
Then what? You've got this guy on the books with, and I don't know, the only sport that has contracts that you can get cut and you don't have to be paid is football. Other than that, you have to honor contracts or negotiate your way out of them.
Well, there's plenty of money to negotiate with over there.
Yeah.
Unlike what's going on in the WNBA. What did Caitlin Clark say? I didn't feel like clicking on the link.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
Well, the thing about the WNBA is if she goes to the WNBA, first round pick or whatever, do you know what the salary is?
It's like $80,000.
175.
Oh, okay. A lot better than what we thought.
She'll get 175. However, she can go play in the 3-on-3 league that Ice Cube has.
Yeah, $5 million.
Yeah.
Take the money, girl.
Yeah.
There's always the NBA.
Yeah, they'll be waiting for you. Don't worry.
They'll take you that.
Don't worry. There'll be a spot on some team. Take the money.
Yeah, 100%. You only have your body in this level of play for so long.
Right.
You take as much as you possibly can get when you can get it.
And she's already making money doing commercials.
Oh, yeah, her endorsements are fine.
Yeah.
I think it's wild that we're still talking about Caitlin Clark when South Carolina was the team that won.
Yes, I know.
And it proved to be the fact that a team always wins. It is teamwork that makes it happen for you, not just one individual player.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to acknowledge at least the South Carolina team.
One.
Undefeated season, too.
I know it. And Iowa did lose a couple of games. The speculation is that if any female coach could become an NBA coach, it's Dawn Staley, who's the coach of South Carolina.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she knows her stuff and she's one tough lady.
Yeah, but also, making a team of whatever, just do work as a machine, that is eloquent. It's a skill. It's a very much desired skill in the field of coaching. Good morning, Joellen. It's so nice to see some witches here visiting us.
Some what?
Some witches.
WITCHESs?
Yes.
I was... Can't you explain
She's
that?
not a real witch. She just dresses up like one and paddle boards and raises thousands upon thousands of dollars for fabulous people here on the Cape.
Okay.
It's a nonprofit.
Okay. And what is her nonprofit called? I'm a witch?
Witches on the Water.
Witches.
Hey, listen, she was on the Drew Barrymore show. Laugh
Really?
all you want. She was literally on the Drew Barrymore show because her and a girlfriend decided to get in a pond
Witches
somewhere
of
in
the
Chatham,
water.
dress up like a witch, and go paddleboarding around. Well, it started this phenomenon all over the country. There are now little sects of people that are doing the same situation, all copying Joellen and her girlfriend squad of Witches on the Water.
Okay.
And Joellen, just give us an update as to how much money you have raised for various charities. They pick a new one
Wow.
every year. They put it in a cauldron.
Of
And-
course. Where else would they put it?
And they pick a new one. I think this year is Dream Day Cape Cod. I think
Okay.
last year was Family Pantry. The year before that was something else. Like really wonderful
Witches.
work that they do.
How have I not heard of Witches on the Water?
I don't know. I've been working with them for 3 years.
Do you know? I have been doing this for 2 years as of this month.
Woo woo.
April 20, something popped up on Facebook. Anniversary or something.
Applause to our Hank.
April 2022, I started here.
Wow. That's incredible. And
can
he
you
hasn't
believe
been
that?
paid a cent. I think you need a raise.
Yeah, I think I do. No.
Nathan says, I want to see some women head coaches in the NBA.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That would be really nice to see. Good morning, Miss Emily. How are you doing today? Emily just started her own brand. She's
Uh-huh.
not only our office girl, but she is selling some bamboo sustainable children's PJs,
Oh, really?
which are so cute.
Mhm,
I miss little people in little snuggly packages.
mhm.
Everything about Savannah makes me want to squish her. It's really a problem. She worked all day on Sunday,
Really?
had the baby nestled in the corner wearing her little lemon jumpsuit.
Well, cool.
She was a good girl all day.
Cool. Where's the pocketbook that you got at the Maker's Market?
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Mara, you've got to see this.
Fuzzy fingers.
It's
Our
an
friend Melissa,
It's an octopi.
right? And it fits my laptop perfectly. And it's got a nice little bag and it's got a guitar strap as the strap. So it's like really strong. So I got a new little laptop bag. Thank you very much, Fuzzy Fingers.
Mhm. Your birthday's coming, honey.
Right?
You want that for your birthday? No, she needs a bathrobe, actually.
Oh.
Because the one thing she wanted for Christmas we failed to get was a bathrobe. So I have to get her a bathrobe for her birthday, but maybe an octopus pocketbook.
I'll say that 5 times
Wow.
fast.
Wait a minute. I need another hit.
I lo-
There we go.
What's up, Diana? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, we had a very full trivia last night.
Really.
Very full. But I was also
It's usually me that's
maybe I
doing
need
that.
to take a hit. God. Diana said the South Carolina coach thanked Caitlin Clark for bringing viewers in.
Yes, she did.
Absolutely.
More people watch that game than have watched any NBA game on ESPN.
Incredible. And we had the boys last night, and here we are still talking about the girls.
And you know what? I didn't get. I watched it for like
It
32
was
seconds.
too late.
Yeah, it was too late, and it was like, oh, I, Purdue. I know nothing about UConn because they're from New England. The UConn coach is just a jerk and a half.
Yeah, well, 2
And-
years in a row, though.
Yeah, I know, but he's like,
It's unlikable to watch.
he's unlikable. It's hard to root for UConn because he's unlikable.
Yeah. Let that
And-
be a lesson to you.
Right. And Purdue is, I don't even know where Purdue is. Ohio or
Isn't that awful? Is it Kentucky?
no, it's not Kentucky.
Somebody let us know where it is
Yeah.
geographically. I'm just
Where's
curious.
Purdue? I have no idea. Could be Alaska for all that I know. I just don't know.
It's middle America, I feel like.
Yeah, it's somewhere out there.
Ohio.
Somewhere out there.
I don't know. Nate will look it up
Yeah,
for
Nate.
us.
Nate, please, buddy, help us here.
So that was the second consecutive win for them, the first time
Yes.
that's happened since Florida, I think 2006, 2007
Something like that.
season.
Yep.
So it's been a while since we've had a consecutive win, and we love to celebrate you, but your coach is a jerk. So
So
next. Diana says he wears dragon underwear, he said on TV. Wait a minute. I don't know. Maybe I like him a little bit more. It's in Indiana.
Indiana. Okay, fine.
I feel like that was one of my guesses. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Aaron? That's cousin Aaron.
Oh, this is my cousin Aaron
Yeah.
this time? Cousin
Good mor-
Aaron, how are you?
Morning, Selma. I promise I will get back to you this week. I've been very busy. And I had interviews upon interviews yesterday. I had the dang professor in yesterday.
The who?
Yes. Professor Waleem. He is just an amazing musician.
Mm-hmm.
And so you should have done this interview because the records and
Mhm.
his music knowledge
Oh,
and
okay.
his way of weaving in 50s and 60s to funk music,
Oh, really?
Caribbean flavors. And
Cool.
I'm just really excited for this interview. He's got a bunch of new tracks that he is dropping, and he's got some performances locally. And I think they're going to perform at some of our markets on Sunday. The Mashpee Farmers Market is coming along swimmingly. We are going to be opening. I can't even believe we're talking about Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Blink and you're going to miss it. It's coming fast and furious.
Yep.
I can confirm she is very busy. Poor Nate was like in a whirlwind of like, okay, you do that task. Okay, you do that one. Okay. It's a switchboard operator here on Monday of just like putting out fires
Yep.
and getting organized for the week. But we get it done. We manage in this office. We surely do. Everybody survived the solar eclipse. I see. We're all
Mhm.
here. Good for all of us.
Yes, yes. My brother, I was telling you this before you went on. My brother sent me a great little meme that said, the sunglass store. If you want to go to the beach, the lenses need to be polarized. Those glasses start at $125. Eclipse, use these glasses that cost $3
Right.
to look into. Yeah. And there's a particular way you've got to dispose of those glasses, apparently.
Well, right now they're collecting them for Africa because I guess they're going to be having an eclipse
Right.
in August or something. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
collecting them. There's a couple of places in Falmouth and around
Mhm.
that will collect them for you. So you
Oh,
don't have to
okay.
dispose of them
All right.
properly. Thank you, Cadna. Cadna said, I love your voice. You're the best on the radio ever. Been a fan since elementary and high school. That was old. Well, thank you, Cadna. I appreciate you.
And Steph, you're old.
I know. I am aware of
Well,
the
Megan can say the
situation.
same thing. Megan can say the same thing. The first time Megan met you, oh my God, I grew up listening to you. And she started crying. And I'm thinking, okay, it's just Stephanie.
However, it's one of those voices, you know what I mean? When you're getting
Yes.
ready in the morning and it's on the
Right.
background and you're just like
Yeah.
so
Oh, I
used to
know.
it
I
being
know.
present. So
I wasn't
it's-
being disrespectful. It was
No.
like, all right, come on.
It's also weird for me. And then my kids just roll their eyes like, oh, mom, they know you.
Somebody else knows your mama. It's like me going places and everyone knows Mari.
Yeah, right.
She's either the real estate lady or the Cape Cod dining at home and anywhere else lady.
I posted a little lunch photo yesterday as I was in between my stuff onto Cape Cod Dining at Home and anywhere else yesterday.
Good.
I wanted accolades for having to make myself lunch.
Congratulations.
This is the TikTok society in which we live in. Listen, that manhunt ended. Did you see any of this over the weekend?
No, I was at soccer games.
Well, a situation erupted, and we talked a little bit about it yesterday on the show.
Mhm.
I just want to update everyone that it is now made TMZ. This was last night. I saw it last night come across my thing while I was at the middle of trivia, and we started
Mhm.
talking about it a little bit at trivia. And there was one family that ended up leaving, and I hope they didn't leave because they were related to this guy.
Oh,
So guy's named Charlie Withers. He used to own Sea Salt in Falmouth.
okay.
You'll notice Sea Salt just kind of disappeared.
Yes.
Well, it was because he literally ran away from his life. He ghosted his wife, pregnant with their fourth child, didn't pay his staff,
Oh my gosh.
didn't pay the people that worked there, just disappeared. And so the wife has kind of been following him popping up over the
Yeah.
last year, dating people, working in random restaurants all across the United States.
Oh, wow.
Well, now she just wants to divorce him.
Right.
She's also a business owner. She's got 4 kids.
Right.
She's flipping busy and wants to move on with her life.
Right.
Wants to find him, can't find him.
Mhm.
So she decided in a desperate attempt to go to Facebook and say, all right, let's find this guy. And we delivered. And I'm saying I didn't do an ounce of work, but I feel like everybody just sent out the chain. We all forwarded it. This thing was shared over
Oh,
50,000
what that-
times.
That's what that was.
Yes,
I did
so
see that. I didn't
It
understand
was too
what
many
it
words
was.
for you.
Yeah, I was too busy. Oh, and we had 2 open houses on
The
Saturday.
most things are too busy.
I just got too busy. But I did see that, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so she found him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The rumor is that she found him, or the internet located him in Texas. Good morning, Christine.
Mhm.
And Diana said, looked restaurant quality. Yes, thank you. You made that.
And we're so proud of you for doing
Thank
that.
you very much. Well, now the deadbeat has been located, and hopefully she can just divorce him and move on with her life. But it made TMZ yesterday, as last night
Wow.
the story came across, and I was like,
Wow.
look at Falmouth. All you have to do is share something on Facebook, and if the internet wants to find it, they will.
They will. And that was a pretty nice restaurant too.
It was delicious. It was wonderful.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Right?
Oh, well.
Well, what can you say about it?
Speaking of restaurants, there's one that's opening soon. Nana's.
I am so excited for this.
Yes.
I want the pastries. Not that I need the pastries, but I want the pastries.
Nana's is going to be the breakfast lunch version of tomatoes and tomatillos.
Mm-hmm.
Opening next month?
I think so. I don't know. We've had a change of dates a lot.
He said.
I think we're throwing out actual dates this time.
Yes.
So we're nearing actual start time.
Yep. I can't. Right. Just the pastries that are coming down from the north end is going to be.
Yes, please.
Yep. Okay.
That's
good.
exciting to not have to drive to Boston. Now you will have it here, which
Right.
is lovely. Yes, please sign me up for that. Good morning, Catherine. Ted Murphy, you've had a wild weekend. I saw you in a chicken suit for Wings for Falmouth.
Yes.
I've seen you with weird goggles on over at the Seacrest. You've been making these little Ted Murphy appearances all over town.
Well, that sounds like his normal life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just doing weird stuff.
We like high-fived each other. He's like, what are you doing? Oh, wait, I saw you're really busy. Sorry. So we'll connect.
Right.
And I really was. We had the market. We had Heroes in Transitions. Our Ruck for Hit fundraiser raised over $2,000 on Sunday. So thank everybody for coming out. Once again, thank you to Knockabout for just being a place that just opens and welcomes our community.
Really cool.
We appreciate you very much. First weekend in May. First weekend in May is when it's going to be opening.
Going to be Nana's. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is from the official Sandwich Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much, Christine.
Yes.
You guys have been busy. I feel like all of my chamber fam has been doing their continuing eds, doing all of their tourist get-togethers.
Right.
Getting ready for the season.
Right. And hopefully some decent weather. Please.
I know. It just needs to cooperate with us.
Yeah.
All right. So I saw the latest AI
Yes.
It's apparently the middle schoolers. It's only a matter of time once you let AI out into the world before middle schoolers will take it into their little crummy hands.
And they are doing
Inappropriate photos of their classmates.
Oh, yeah, that was only a matter of time.
Body modifications. Like you knew that this was happening.
Of
Well,
course.
now it's gone rampant and
Yep.
it's a serious issue. I mean, once again, unrestricted access into tiny hands. It's
Mhm.
just, it's becoming a problem now.
Yeah.
Fake AI images of their classmates being very, very inappropriate are
Oh.
now circulating in the middle school realm, high school realm.
Oh, okay.
I feel so awful. We did not have to deal with
No,
any of this
we didn't.
stuff.
We didn't. We were just mean to each other.
Yeah. Yep. We were putting tax on each other's chairs and being
Right.
real bullies in real life.
You know, and taking kick me and putting it on someone else's
Yeah,
back. and
exactly.
That was about it.
Back when bullying was just a couple of punches and throwing you in a locker and stealing your lunch.
Right.
Very different now. Now
Yep.
it's calculated and goes on forever. And
Yeah.
it doesn't end when you
Doesn't
leave
stop.
school.
No, because all that stuff follows you
Yeah.
no matter where you go.
I know we got No Guff Week coming up in the Falmouth school systems, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And just the kids are really, really good. And just a gentle reminder to remind them to be nice to everybody.
Right.
I know they get really obnoxious. So misbehaving. Let's head into the crazy crime realm of things.
Ain't misbehaving.
I saw Morgan Wallen decided to hurl a chair off of a Nashville bar top because he was mad about some girl.
He's a bit of a problem child, isn't he?
I've just never felt the need to hurl anything off of a building.
No, but this isn't the first time.
And I
that
went to
he's-
UMass.
that he's done stuff. This isn't the first time that he's done stuff, though, right?
I don't know.
Seems to me he's been in the news before, and of course his court date, where he is, he has a concert somewhere like halfway across the country or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's
Right?
wrong with people. I don't know what's wrong.
Lay off the whiskey and bad behavior. I feel like they've made a brand out of it.
Yep. So here's one thing from Sandwich Police Department. And again, if you don't follow the Sandwich Police Department on Facebook,
So fun.
you should. They post stuff from their blog. They do, post some funny things, but you also get to see the BS that they put up with
Mhm.
and the things they're asked to do.
Yeah,
But-
what is actually taxing our police?
Right. They so many domestic
Wait, what?
situations.
I know, it's awful.
It's awful. It is just awful how many times they're called in the middle of things. But then there's this call that they got from someone seeking assistance to scan a cat in an attempt to identify the owner. The police referred the person to the animal control officer because there's really only one way to scan a cat.
Cute. Whoever is writing, we appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
Yep.
It's a must watch and check in for us for sure.
It is. Then there was this whole thing, and it doesn't exactly say where, at a local medical facility, where the medical folks wanted to speak to, I guess, the female of the couple, and they kind of like separated them. So that gives you a sense of maybe what was going on. And the male barged into the exam room, yelling at the staff. They ended up having to call the police. And the long story short is the reason why the guy was yelling and screaming was he had quite a list of warrants.
Oh,
And once they figured out who he was, it was like, you're coming with us.
yeah, you're not getting out of that trash bag.
No,
Ted Murphy says, "Go Sox." Hi, Hank. He's on his way for a school visit. Bye for now. Thanks for joining us and checking in.
yep. This is the time for school visits too, isn't
Christine said, "How about the pickle incident?" I didn't see the pickle
it?
incident.
The pickle incident. Christine, please let us know.
Was it a fight over pickle? Please tell me.
I don't know. I didn't see that one. If you'd like to share that with
Was it
us,
a pickle tossing incident? I definitely want to know.
okay. Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, we've got Jonathan Majors, who yesterday was sentenced to 52 weeks of in-person domestic violence. I've never even heard of this.
Yeah.
52 weeks in-person domestic violence camp, basically. The bottom of the police blog. She said, I'll find it. Yes,
Okay.
please share. Amina wants to know. Our Cape Cod Pickle Company is here waiting.
Yep.
And
okay.
she wants to know about the pickle incident for
Okay.
sure. Definitely share that, Christine.
All right.
And also the crazy crime that sparred my conversation. Good morning, Dave Hegner. Of I drove my car through there was a situation in India where a drunk man decided to steal a bus. He was not only picking up women with it, but also dropping off the children. So he did the job.
Wait a minute. He dropped off children and picked up women. Was this going to be like a bang bus
It's like
kind of thing, or what?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. I don't know what the plan was at the end of this wild ride, but he was apprehended by the police and taken into custody. It just made me think of when I first got my license. And
Yeah.
I was driving in Attleboro. I was on Pleasant Street. You know that weird Dunkin' Donuts that's on Pleasant Street?
Yes,
like
I
as
do.
you know, like the bad one.
The bad
It's
one.
just like you can't get in, you can't get out.
Nope.
It's just very annoying.
Yep.
And I had an ice cream truck stop in front of me. So I decided to go right because I was going to Dunkin' Donuts. Well, the ice cream truck literally creamed me. And I had to call my dad, and I was like, hey, an ice cream truck. Hey, coming. So bad. So, yes, I did, in fact, at 17, drive through an ice cream truck. It's not my finest moment. No, I just thought that was maybe a little cathartic to share today as my daughter is taking her lessons, as she's finally deciding to maybe want to get her license.
Well,
to
that's
drive
good.
around.
That's good.
Well, she's been using my car because that's what the driving school uses to take their driver's school license.
She's driving around in the Stephanie mobile?
Yeah, so that's going to be her car.
Oh, okay.
That's that she gets gas paid for that. That's a driving advertisement.
So then what are you going to have for a car?
I'm going to get a new one.
Wow.
Right?
Business is good at Lemonania.
It's not. These are just business write-offs. Listen, there are some perks of owning your own business, and that's it.
Right.
I need a new one. She gets one, and she can also drive around and advertise. So we're adding to the fleet, everybody. There's going to be more.
But Cliff's car is just plain black.
That thing is a disaster.
Oh, really?
We went away to North Conway last weekend and the weekend before that. Cracked the windshield.
Really?
Like that thing has been a constant state of, I mean, first we had the car accident within 5 days of
Right.
having it.
Yep.
Then there was the rat in the car that he couldn't get out of.
The rat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I missed that story.
Oh, it was like living in the car. We had left a bunch of the floats and stuff for the Christmas market
Right.
to dry out. So we
Yep.
grabbed them from over in the commons area while he got along a little passenger.
Yeah.
And we thought we got it out. He trapped it. He got it out. We let him free.
Yeah.
And then he was right back in there the next day. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he figured out how he was getting in and got rid of that guy. And then he cracked the windshield. It's like, it's been a nightmare. This brand new car
Yeah, I know it. Brand new.
is cursed. It is cursed. It has had nothing but problems. Emily, you get a car. You get a car. We're definitely not Oprah.
Right. Can I have a car? I don't get paid, but can I have a car?
You can drive around a Stephanie mobile.
No, I'd have to drive around in a
Heck,
Mari.
yeah,
In a
right.
Mari. No, Mari Santa Plus today. Real estate on one side. Stephanie in the morning
There
on the
you
other
go.
side.
Perfect. Get it done, Hank.
Right. Everybody can write it off.
We
Just write me off, okay?
poor Hank, nothing more than a write-off.
Nothing more than a write-off.
Speaking of write-off,
Excuse me.
I saw this and I felt we needed to talk about it just a little bit.
Okay.
5 issues that their parents, Gen Z, brings up most in therapy.
Okay.
5 issues with their parents that Gen Z is bringing up most in therapy.
Okay.
Got a good coffee on board?
yep.
Here we go.
Took another hit.
Pushback over screen time.
Screen time's a problem.
Pushback over screen time. You mean to tell me that I'm paying for therapy for my Gen Zer to go and complain about the fact that I'm limiting their screen time
Mm-hmm.
to a licensed professional?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Also, inability to problem solve without their parents' help. That is a big problem.
Yeah, it is.
And
that's
that's
kind
a
of-
big problem.
And that's kind of our fault too, because we like to jump right in.
I don't like to jump right in. I like for them to handle it. Sometimes they'll wait me out
Uh-huh.
until it's like last minute and I have no choice but to save them from themselves.
Right.
But for the most part, they do try and at least attempt to solve their problems without me interfering.
But the problem is they can't.
Yeah, some of them just can't.
No.
It's really funny. I feel like it's coming back around. I have high hopes for my Gen Zers because I feel like these problems are more of my older millennial
Mhm.
children.
Mhm.
My big ones, they could not problem solve. It took them a really long time, like
Yeah.
well into their 20s to be able to problem solve. Where my kids are like, I could drop them in the woods somewhere and you best believe that they would find home because they know where all their creature comforts are.
Right.
They're coming home.
Right. They'll find the food. They'll follow the.
My older ones, I think they die in the woods because I just think that is the way they are. So we got better over time at parenting to at least let them help themselves. We're working on it. It's always a work in progress.
Okay.
Differing perspectives on higher education. Right now, with the costs of education upwards of $100,000
Yep.
at some universities.
Yes.
I'm so down for them to do online stuff. Go to our local community colleges,
Right.
take certificate programs, learn a skill. Yes, please. I think any way to higher educate yourself. TikTok is not a university.
It's not.
No, my son believes it. If he saw it on TikTok, it's real.
Oh.
So
Oh.
we're working on that. I mean, he's still 15. There's still time left
Right.
for him.
Right. But I think though more people are going to technical schools to learn a trade
I hope so.
than there have been in the past. I
we
mean,
need that.
it's not an overwhelming number, but there's money to be made because you want to find a good plumber.
Yeah.
Like where? An electrician's even worse.
Well, see, it's not all they're not money motivated. They're quality of life motivated. So it's a different motivation for them.
Yep.
It's got to be a little bit of both. They got to feel like they're helpful. They got to feel satisfied. There's a lot more needs than we had of like just make the most amount of
Right.
money and we'll like wait until we're 70 to enjoy our life.
Right. And if you're
Very different thought process.
if you're a plumber or an electrician, you can control your quality of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
But if you have help.
Yeah.
And you're developing younger talent and bringing other people along to learn this along with you so that
Right.
you can give yourself breaks and also they can. So, I mean, it is a balance.
It is.
I think
yeah.
we are trying to balance it a little bit better Good morning, Miss Megs. Oh, Megs is here now.
Mhm.
Ryan, Andrew, thank you so
Megs?
much. Yes, yours.
Wow.
Right. Also, language around food and body image, an issue I deal with for many Gen Zers. This is from the therapists themselves. Clients is their relationship to food and body image, which can greatly differ from parents' perspectives. 100% we treat this very differently.
Mhm.
I grew up and my dad was very, very vocal about what we should be doing, what we should look like,
Mhm.
how we should be this and that,
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
because that was the way their family was.
Right.
It was very much images, where now it's just kind of like we're celebrating good habits and better behavior.
Right. Yeah, that's true. We are.
We're much better about this dialogue. But if you have people that are from an older generation that are unwilling to budge or move and are quite frankly rude and toxic,
Mhm.
I guess we understand why you're in therapy. Seriously. And then finally, a lack of understanding about their gender and sexual identities. And I feel like this is a huge
Ugh.
disconnect too, where we just have to accept that it is what it is, and they talk about it as much as they want to talk about it.
Right.
And it's fluid. It just is. This is the way it is now, and this is the way we need to accept people where they are.
Yeah, you can't go. You know,
That's
as,
it.
As much as you may be uncomfortable with it, you can't go back.
No, the older generation, you just have to get on board with it and mind your business.
Right.
Say less.
Yeah. You know, you know what I think it is though? You can object to it and say what you want until it involves your grandson, your granddaughter, your niece, your nephew, the kid next door. Then all of a sudden, like with so many issues, the perspective all of a sudden changes.
Yeah. So stay out of it.
You know, if your grandson's having gender issues, they're not. Oh, wait a minute, it's my grandson. He's a good boy. You know, he's got to work this out, and you know,
It's not a boy anymore.
Let it go.
Let it go. We don't care.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Are they healthy? Good. We say yes.
But you know what I mean, though, when it becomes something personal, and you see that with a whole bunch of issues.
Yeah.
You know, when it personally touches you, all of a sudden, you're not as much of a hard ass as you used to be.
Yeah. Well, 100%. And there's just room for growth here in all respects. So these are just the issues that are being addressed right now in therapy with our Gen Zers. Something to be mindful of. Our butt scratcher has joined the conversation.
Oh,
Christine Thomas, I slid it into your DM. Stephanie, I can't post the pic for some reason. And thank you, Amina, for sharing. Apparently, they threw large pickles at houses. Somebody pickled a person's house.
were they pickled themselves is the question.
I love it. That's just good old fashioned fun right there, where we used to ding dong ditch and toilet paper people's houses.
Right.
Somebody's house was pickled. There's got to be a deeper story there, and I
There's gotta
want to
be.
know. And that's a
Yeah.
waste of pickles.
Yeah, there had to be a reason. It got to be. It wasn't random. It wasn't a random pickling.
Right.
It couldn't have been a random pickling. You
You
just don't randomly pickle people.
Speaking of random stats, you came in today with the vinyl stats.
Yeah, more vinyl records have been sold this year than CDs or anything else. You know why? Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it is the Taylor Swift effect. Christine says it's the perfect issue for the sandwich police.
Yes, it is.
The pickle problem.
A pickle problem.
I love it.
Yes.
Vinyl is made such a resurgence. I was working with repurposed Cape Cod, and they've got some cutesy little things that they're making with old vinyl.
Mhm.
And they repurposed old vinyl that's all scratched and beat up. I mean, it's
Right.
not listenable by any means. Into these like really cute candy dishes.
Really.
And I loved them for raffle dishes and all the stuff. You know, you can hold your business card, it can hold your
Right.
whatever. Like they're really cute. So I ordered a bunch of them
Mhm.
for us for our events because I thought they were just like really cute holders of things.
Right.
They want to do the work. I'm down for it. But yeah, reusing the vinyl, why not? You can get them at some of our thrift shops for $1.
When I think of the vinyl that I threw out over the years,
My mother sold all mine.
I
I went into the military and I came home and I was like,
They
where
were
are my
gone.
crates of records?
Oh.
It's like, oh, I sold them. They were in my way.
Oops.
I wanted to cry.
Right. Well, you know, working in radio,
I wanted to cry.
the collection that we would have of records. Oh my gosh, I think maybe I've got a handful left. I mean, but I had I don't know, tons. And you know, vinyl's gone. Vinyl's never going to come back. the big stereos, the big cool stereo systems we
Yeah.
used to have.
Yep.
Get rid of all of that stuff. And now here we are again.
Well, I still have a Creative Records upstairs. Actually, I think they used to be in the Pixie studio as we were cleaning stuff out, and they were all like, "Take it, we're gonna throw it away." So
Yep.
I still have a couple of those that were actually used
Uh-huh.
in the Pixie studio. They're
Really?
even labeled with their
Wow.
labels, so it's like
Oh,
kind
that's
of fun.
cool.
I know, good little collector, little nostalgia of local
Yeah.
radio lore.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Mann says, "Hank the Tank, good to
Hey,
see
Ryan,
you."
how are you, buddy? But I had every Beatle album, the originals and the original cover. Oh my goodness.
All those good records.
I know it. And of course, I
Did
don't
you
know.
sell them, or were they all scratched up?
You
Hey,
know,
Sam. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Bella. Thanks
I
for
think
joining us.
I think I probably gave them away and probably threw some of them out and kept shrinking the
Yeah.
collection and I know we had some at our house here here on the Cape, and
They
when
just
we
take up so much space. So
yeah,
it's
and
like
when
if
we
you're
moved to the
moving-
villages, I
The
don't know if we got rid of the
villages.
rest of them or not. I'm not. Hey, did I tell you? Did we talk about this already? At the villages, they've decided what the flooring is going to be.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
Update.
they have finally decided what the flooring is going to be in the ballroom.
And it is
3 studies later, some sort of carpet squares or whatever with a. Okay.
This is what we arrived at. Carpet squares,
Yeah, little carpet squares. I
like
think
Ocean
it is.
State job lot carpet squares.
And then a dance. 3 studies. A meeting that they had to discuss it, where the board of governors had to send a note out to everyone explaining the decisions, and then at the end of it, essentially chastise people for but not being nice to each other, discussing. I'm just like, come on, people.
That's awesome. Nate says, "I believe that Taylor Swift drops an album this Friday."
Yes, she does.
Well, everyone's yelling at her for using up all the vinyl. Apparently, there's only so much to go around, and she's using it all.
Well, hey,
Whatever. She's making money off of it.
do something yourself.
I don't know if it's bad for the environment. I think it's not really a really good use of the
No.
material it is.
No.
But
And she and Kelsey are still dating, right?
yeah, they seem to be happy.
Yep. And then the other brother showed up at WrestleMania.
He's funny. He's like, I'm living my life.
Right. With somebody else from the Eagles. They jumped into the ring at some point and I don't know, they beat up somebody. I don't know who they beat up, but
There's a lot of wrestling fans here on the Cape. We're actually working on having a wrestling match.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll help you with that one. That's a good one.
He's into it.
I know.
I could see you in the ring.
Wrestling? No.
No, announcing.
No. I grew up in the Hulk Hogan era. Do you know? I'm writing this piece for I always post something on my blog for my birthday. I'm as old as Hulk Hogan, or Hulk Hogan is as old as I am.
Really?
Yes. Hulk Hogan's
Hey,
going to be
brother.
Hulk Hogan's going to be 71 this year.
Look at Cliff. He's so enjoying this. Listen, no comment from the cheap seats back there.
Yeah, no, Hulk Hogan's going to be 71 this year.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
So is a little birdie next to me.
Yes. And I'm going to be here that day, boys and girls.
Look at that. Working on his birthday. Hardest working man on Cape Cod.
Working for no pay on my
That's
birthday,
it.
by the way.
This is the love. This is a lot of love for radio. I'll give you some old albums.
There you go.
Dawn's here. She says, hey, Ken has so many albums still. I can't believe you brought all of those with you to the West Coast. It's just so bulky to move. WWF started on the Cape at the old Cape Cod Coliseum.
Vince McMahon owned the Cape Cod Coliseum.
So we got to bring it back, right? We're
Yep.
working on it.
All right.
We got some things in the work. Good morning, Anne and Hey Marie. Thanks for joining us.
I'm hearing new names here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of great visitors. I know that you've got some sort of great day of music with Chase coming up. And I know it was the College Light Orchestra that you were making money for and raising funds for. If you want to drop that information in the chat, I would love to share it with everybody. And I know, right? How did you even make that to the West Coast? Wild. All my albums got sold.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people did that.
It's not that I didn't want to. I've been working with, speaking of aged technology,
Mm-hmm.
I had a bizarre request from a client
Mm-hmm.
to make mixtapes.
What?
Yep. I ordered cassettes.
Oh my! They still make them?
They do. And Cliff found a cassette player that I can put a line into
And-
that I can take MP3s and actually put on a mixtape.
And what are they going to do with the mixtapes?
So she's giving them as gifts. She has made the inserts of the cassette. It's actually, I believe, a Grateful Dead show that was
okay.
live during college
Uh-huh.
that she has the MP3 for. So she's giving them, as she gets together with her college girls, mixtapes
Wow.
that I've handmade for her.
Assuming that people have something to play them with.
Well, that's it. I think this is just a good little gift of what the hell am I going to do with this?
Mhm.
You can order a Walkman for like $20
Right,
online if you
right.
really want to.
The
We
tapes
don't
could
have
be-
the Bennies to go to anymore.
Right. Oh yeah, I miss Benny's. Benny's had all
I
kinds of cool
know.
stuff. There was a Benny's in Taunton, and when Mariana was, I don't know, she was 1 or 2. Just as a goof, I went into Benny's just to see what they had, and they had all kinds of really cool children's toys. I mean, she's only like 2 or 3.
Like retro kids' toys.
Yeah, like retro kids' toys and other things. And like every time I got paid, I'd go into Benny's and I'd buy more stuff for Mariana for Christmas. And it wasn't anything fancy, but it was like, oh, gee, that's cool. I remember that.
I just love the smell of Benny's. It was absolutely toxic as hell. And I think it was just part of their tire department.
Yes.
But there was something that was like that, like smelling a permanent marker or gasoline smell to Benny's.
Yep.
That just drew me in.
Yep. If you couldn't find it, you could go to Benny's, and damn it, Benny's would have it.
100%. I don't know why. And then you'd get high off the smell of their tires. It was great.
Then you'd buy more stuff because you
Bring
wouldn't know what
back
you were doing.
Benny's.
Ah.
What's up, Rick Burgess? Did you hear us talking about friggin' wrestling? And then he decided to click on the link. His witchy woo was out to be. Oh,
His
they must
witchy-
be talking
well,
about
Jack Witchy's Arena in North Attleboro.
there. Oh my gosh. Let's
Where
talk
they-
about some nostalgia.
Yep. The either boxing or wrestling, and
Boxing and wrestling.
then they'd come down here and they do the Cape Cod Coliseum. And,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's got to bring back some professionalism to this. And
Yeah.
I think we've got Joe from the Quahog Republic on it
Yep.
right now. And I'm kind of excited for
Because
it.
they used to have wrestling at the Cape Cod Melody Tent every year, and I don't think they do that.
We did away
anymore.
with that. And then we tried it at the Hyannis Youth and Community Center. I know because I got to go in the ring and make a couple of announcements, which was actually quite fun.
Yeah.
And a little bit exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm and we did it one time for a fundraiser in Falmouth over
Mm-hmm.
at APT. Shout out to Pete Torme. Great guy. Cody used to work out with him. He might in fact be back because I'm sick of him sitting around my house like a potted plant, not doing a sport this season. He's like a potato right now.
Uh-oh,
It's not
uh-oh.
great. So yeah, I would bring it back. Somebody decide to do some more stuff with wrestling. I think it's fun. WrestleMania.
Yep.
We need to do something. It'll be fun, and it's just good family entertainment,
Oh, it is. It's kind of,
sort of.
sort of. Yeah, I love it when you see all the ads. I mean, there's all kinds of local wrestling leagues or whatever you want to call them, and they're all over Facebook, and it's great family entertainment. And
I want more like of a Nacho Libre situation, though.
Yes. Oh
I
yeah,
want some luchador stuff.
there you go.
I
They-
need a little entertainment.
There you go. They're entertaining.
For sure. Sometimes regional wrestling companies come to the area. Yeah, New Bedford, Fall River, but
Right.
hopefully something on the Cape would be really, really nice. Let's see. Shark Count was officially released within the last couple of hours for 2023. And apparently we had 36 new ones that were identified, 44 old timers that were revisiting the Cape. They said actually the number of new visitors was down,
Oh, okay.
but the revisits were bigger.
We're bigger.
So-
They like what they found when they were here before.
Newsflash, everybody, sharks live in the ocean. It's just something that we need to say pretty much every single day when we're swimming season is upon us
right.
on Cape.
Just pay attention. You know, you see them coming.
What have you been working on for your shows?
My shows.
Yeah.
Today,
I heard you had a forgetful moment because you were so busy with other stuff on Sunday.
Well, yeah. I forgot Sunday was Billie Holiday's birthday. So this Sunday on Classic Jazz, we'll be featuring music from Billie Holiday. And I was doing something else last Sunday, and then I realized, well, you know what it was? There was this little emoji at the down on the bottom of my screen,
Yeah.
and I kept looking at it, And I wondered, what the heck is that? Who's that? I don't know who that is. And after I had done my show and everything, I figured, well, I might as well click it and see who it is. And I went, Billie Holiday's birthday.
You're
And
like,
I went,
damn it.
damn it. Should have known.
Always happens to me too. I have like the best of intentions. I make notes to myself
Mhm.
all in my phone. Oh, this, because my scatterbrain. And then I get squirrel tasking and
Right.
I'm on to the next. And then I'll look and I'll be like, who was this? What did I mean?
Mhm.
What was I saying? Where was my brain that day? And then I'll remember weeks later. So
Right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they say if you can't remember things to walk backwards.
Oh, okay.
That's
Has
one
that
trick.
ever worked for you?
Once or twice. Not all the time, but you know what I think it is? It just distracts you and it kind of clears your mind.
Okay.
And then you're better. By the way, coming up this Saturday from 9 to noon at the Today Real Estate parking lot, Maury Santa Plus Today Real Estate will have great white
Shredding.
available so you can shred your valuable documents and papers, because ripping stuff up and taking it to recycling, that's not safe. Okay. But it's free of charge, and it's going to be fun. And we had a good crowd.
As fun as a shredding event
Right.
can be.
Right.
At least they bring snacks and some coffee and you get
There'll
a
be
job
snacks
done.
and some coffee, and we're going to have some goodies courtesy of Patty Lotane, Cape Cod 5, who's a sponsor, and another co-sponsor is Aerial Advantage, which is a photography company.
Oh,
They primarily work with realtors, but they do other things,
drone videos.
drone
and such.
videos and stuff. And the drone videos are really cool now.
They're pretty impressive now.
Because it's the control thing is the camera, yay by yay, with two little buttons on it, and that's all they have. And the thing goes up and flies around, and it's really cool.
Now they can just follow you around. It's kind of creepy.
Right.
They're getting better.
Yep.
For
So-
sure.
Yep. So, folks, please, that's free of charge. Please join us
Emily.
9 to noon.
Or when you walk into her room and you forget why. What's up, Dave? Hello, Florida. What is it, 85 degrees here? Have you come to gloat?
Let's see. What did
It's
I
a
have?
super warm 40 here.
I have. What do I have? I have the weather for Clearwater in my phone.
Oh, don't look at that one.
Let's see what it is. It's only 67 in Clearwater.
What is it, 45 here, tops?
Yeah, but it's going to be 81 before the day's over. Oh, yeah.
50. We got to end the show. It's almost 50 degrees outside. I got to go get a little bit of sun.
Oh, all right.
I got outside yesterday for a little bit, and the only, I was wearing, what did I have on yesterday? Welding glasses. Until my son got home from school. He's like, Mom, use this. I don't even care.
It was kind of cool. It was cooler to see, the news coverage later on, where it really was full total
Yeah.
eclipse. It was like, and it went really, even around here, it got a little dark. And
It got eerie.
it got cold. It got windy.
Yeah.
But
My
out,
cat was like bananas.
yeah, but out in the part of the country where it really was happening, you could see it go dark.
Yeah. My cousin was in Vermont. She wasn't on totality, but she was
Mhm.
pretty close to it.
Yeah.
So it got dark and eerie for just a little bit. And she accidentally looked. And she's like, my eyes hurt.
Yeah, because the intensity is like,
Extreme. Yeah.
wow.
Did anybody get blinded yesterday? You got to get some sun and text your office lady back. I know. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate you. No midget wrestling. I think that's inappropriate. Is that what they are? Little people, right?
Little people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't use that other word anymore.
No, sorry. We're getting better with time.
Little people.
Like fine wine, we're aging better.
Mhm.
All right. So join us on the show tomorrow. I've got Victoria, who is going to be talking about her girl initiatives. It's Go Girl, and she's got an April vacation group that she is putting together with, I think, the Gus Canny, the Rec, and also Mashpee, where she's just working with that 9 to 12 age bracket of kids that are kind of, if you're lost or confused or don't have a place, or just really bolstering self-confidence, self-esteem, getting some mentors. It's a really great program that she's putting together. So we'll talk to her tomorrow on the show about that. And this weekend, can you believe we're just inching closer and closer to the spring?
Oh, I know.
To feeling like
feeling
it's
spring. It has been
Spring
spring.
is sprung, but
Yes, the grass is red, so I wonder where the flowers is.
Where are they? This one's full on soccer season. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for stuff to do, events on cape.com is our website. We've got something pretty much for everyone, pretty much every day. So don't miss out. We have our craft on Sunday, which is we're doing bird feeders from recycled toilet paper rolls.
Oh, really?
Feed the birds, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Lily did all of her gardening outside. We're getting that thing all ready to go.
Yep.
Tea growing season.
Lily grows her own, folks.
God help me. I just stay out of the way and she makes it look good. So I'm psyched for that. Less work I have to do in the garden.
Right.
Whatever it is you're doing today, I hope it's something fun. Have a great day. Follow us. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss a show. And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, folks.
What do you got on lunch break today, Hank?
Lunch break today, we're going to be talking about the toys you shouldn't throw away because they're worth a lot of money.
Oh, that won't be anything that I have because it's already.
No, it's something that you probably had and you're going to go, oh, God,
Damn
I threw that out. Yep.
Bye. Have a great day. What time is your show, Hank?
Noon to 2 on Lemonadio.